Okay, so kind of didn't know what to do today. Um I scrolled on Roblox. Yeah, I know that's a hard thing to do, but anyways, um and I found this game, KF1 karting. I found this game a while ago actually. um because I have 2,000 miles in the game itself somehow. And yeah, they just added a new track. I've already played it, but I want to see what I can do. What can I push the limit of that track to in shifter carts? Okay, so I was checking my license. I haven't played Francia Corda? What? I could have sworn I've played Francia Corda. Race carts? Uh, there you go. Francia Corda. I've played this track before. So why do I not have a personal record on my license? Eh. Did, um, volume? Down, please? Unfortunately, until I can find a way to mute that music. How do I mute that music, though? That's what I would like to know. Okay, anyways, in the server, the time to beat is... I can't even see yet. Race card, Kart Republic. We'll do that one. So can't I come in here? What do you mean no music is playing? Okay, let me cut actually to test it out. Okay, test, yep. Okay. Oh my god! Oh, stop! Okay. Yeah, I played Fancy Accorda. Yeah, you got the double right-hander through here into a left-hander. I believe we see this pattern again later on down the circuit. Yeah, let me... Okay. Nope. Okay. Bit of technical difficulty. You're kidding. You're kidding. And of course I spin around, but to be honest, I have no tires. Okay, I should say. There's the end of sector. Sector 3, let me tell you, is a short sector. Because you literally got like 2 corners, I think it is. Okay. One more warm-up lap, and then we'll do a flying lap. Yeah. I I swear if I retire the tune, it says I have a best. Actually, I haven't even set a time, so I can't see if it thinks I have a best or not. Y'all know, purple sectors might. So, in Orlando, my session that I was driving was an insane session, topping the session multiple times by over a second. And as we come across, we start Francia Corta. First flying lap on Francia Corta, apparently. Not my first flying lap, and that's awful. And it's invalidated. Should have braked. Should have braked there. And I could go to my best track, which is Mansell Raceway. Yeah, I was right. There's a double right-hander into a left-hander twice on the circuit. Barely not invalidating that sector 2 times. But yeah, you can get like 13 seconds for the sector 3. 52. Would have been a 48-3. Yeah, why did I break? By the way, that sector 1 line used to be just right there. Am I tripping? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's just that they revamped Francia Corta. Yeah, Francia Corta is revamped. A lot. Because they've even moved the sector lines. Sector 1 line has been moved farther, because I was doing 14s were possible in sector number 1. Like that was the norm, was a 14 in sector 1. It's clearly not possible now. 49-2. Yeah, it's the revamped version. Yeah, sector line right before this corner. And now they've moved it 2 corners later. Why do I keep thinking? Like, I'm like, trigger happy on the brakes. Yeah, double yellow, I'm not improving. Unless a sector 3 miracle happens. That's just me off, okay. Okay. Here we go, starting our last, or second last flying lap. Depends on, what the tank is at after this lap. And already, bad first section. Yeah, no. Terrible first sector. I'm gonna have to hope that I can make these 86 tires last. Long enough. I'm gonna make them last as long as I can. 16% fuel. 15% low fuel icon is on. It's only about 6% fuel per lap, so I can do potentially 2 more laps. But once again, not happy with that first little section there. $16.94. I could go overall quicker than my personal best. Oh, in a strong middle sector. Green in the middle sector. No way! I am out. 46.33. It would have been 3/10 quicker. Holy first section. 1677. Overall, quickest sector 1 I've had. It's pretty close in sector 2 as well. Not going too tight. They want to roll in. 46.166. I don't know why I kept pushing. $16.92. 2/10 down. Invalid anyway. No point in continuing on. Okay, well, that is going to conclude the stint, and I think that's going to also conclude the video there. Yep. Retire the car. Retire the car. Oh, there we go. %, fuel is what I made it back to the pit lane with. Literally just 1% fuel in the tank. Okay, guys, yeah. I think that's gonna conclude it, for Francia Corta. Let me make sure I'm recording. Yeah, I am recording. Okay, wait. Yeah, okay. Okay, moving on to the track that I mentioned. Okay, yeah, on to my best track. Apparently nobody's driven a time yet. Yep, FS into turn 1. And then here's the first braking zone. Followed by the end of sector 1. I guess I'm looking at the server. This is a 1583. Is the slow sector 1. Okay, yeah, I'm using the server good. It's just that nobody else has really tried the chance to even derive a time. A 59-1-1. I am the... Literally, I invalidated the lap. Yeah. Yeah, you can run as wide as you want, apparently. $15.15 is slow. Like, there's been a 14.6 in that first sector fast game before. 13.63. I guess a 13.63 is decent in sector 2. Bro. Anyways, my personal best is a 43.112. Not slow. It is. Whatever. Operation beat this random person. Let's do that. Bro! It is always that last little ching that I never slow down for enough. And it's that reason why I still don't have a time on the board. Please don't despawn, cart. Please don't despawn. Oh. Dang! Whatever. Hey, here we are. Back out. Ooh. Okay, so far it's a 46.12. That's the top session time. It's also in the wall. Anyways, gold is 86 degrees Celsius. The tires. In lap now. This is an insanely slow lap. Double yellow sectors. And it's the fact that's fine that is purple overall. Purple sector 3. He's just gone quicker than me in sector 3 with a 16.05. Don't know what time he drove, but yeah. Very much see that he's no longer the wall. I think I could still beat up 45.9. Bro! Okay, whatever. Let's just try and pull out a good sector one. 1527. That's slow in terms of my pace. But to him, you would probably see that as an almighty sector one. Another guy in the server, of course. 8 for you.
Good job. That was a fast attack.
Yeah, 15-7 sector 3. 45-26. Quick lap. Imagine Bros secretly the world record holder, and that is purple in sector 1. This is what we call a pro gamer. Yellow in sector 2. Just inching it through.
Good job. That was a fast attack.
Yeah, 44-52. And you lose a lot of time when you're lagging. That could also be why I am so far off my personal best right now is because of lag. Yep, I had to back out. Yeah, you don't really want the curve, that inside curve that I was just on. His best time is a 49.61. And somebody just joined the server, and that is the second invalidation. Oh, the second. Stint. Sorry. I forgot it counts it by stint. Like, you can pit for new tires and refuel, and then your penalty points just go away. It's a 15-32. Hey, at least I'm not the only one on the server anymore. That's crazy. He also probably has the 100 kph thing. 44-7. Oh, that would have been 50 anyway. That's not good enough. So, target time to beat is a 44.52. With that, the time is the quickest of all. Okay, I guess I'll take it. An almighty sector 3. But unfortunately, less than a 10th away from going overall quicker. Yeah. Decent sector 3. And I still don't know my fastest sector 3, but I think I have dipped into the 14s before. Sector 3. Triple yellow, and it's like half a second off. 15-2-1-2. That felt like a quick second. Race sector 2 for 2.6.
Job. That was the fastest lap.
Did that like time my time? Because I somehow went quickest of all by like less than half a tenth. At least less than half a tenth at that point. Because I had a 44.5, low 44.5. It doesn't matter that it's valid. Okay. Their lights are no longer red. That's probably also why I went super slow in the sector on that previous lap, because I got a lot of air time hitting the curb. Yeah. Nearly hit the wall. Still bailed out. But here we go. Thousands. That could have been a 14 sector 3 if that was on a triple lap. Look how insane that final chicane was. Huh? 15:56. How is it that slow? Like what? 14:02. Hey. It's an insane start. I started at easy enough 14. 15:03. What time would it have been though? That's what I want to try and push to figure out. Yeah, still, there's like 4 seconds away from my Gonna invalidate sector 3. I don't care, it would have been slower anyway. Because of the rest of the lap being slow. Game 4. Wow. Out of the heaven of RB. Okay, I think we're gonna do a couple more laps here. God dang, it sounds like flies because there's 3 cars altogether. $15.7. Are these accurate sector times? Where's my 14.6s? Like, what happened to that pace that I used to have? Like, I still have yet to even get a 14 in this session. The quickest I've driven is a 15.004. Gas, gotta step on the gas. Nearly purple sector 1. Purple sector 2. That's a quick sector 2. Quickest of all?
Good job. That was
It is by 0.3 of a second. I could pull out a 14. Is it a 14? No, 15.35. Gas, gotta step on the gas. Yeah, this is a slow lap. I'm probably still gonna be second place, which is a 48. Definitely beating you. Hello? Okay. 15.07. come on. Sector 3 needs to be pulled out of the bag right now. It's a 43-6.
Good job. That was
15-1. And it was Sector 3 getting pulled out of the bag. 15-1. And that's off. And that is going to conclude it, ladies and gentlemen. 43.641. That will be the final time driven. As we limp back to the pit lane. And in fact, I lied to you guys. We're gonna do one final lap. If I mess up the lap, the video's over. This sector 1 is super slow. Video doesn't. I'm off! I'm actually off the track. And it's invalidated as well. So, yummy. Let's just see what time this is. We would have that with a nearly purple sector 1. Nearly purple sector 2. And a corner cut to end it off. Would have been a 43.8. Yeah, and there's a brake trap there. So that is what we're going to conclude today's video with, ladies and gentlemen. So do enjoy this quick lap back to the pits. As that we're gonna end the video off there, and we'll see you in the next one. Here is yeah, you have until I get back to the pit lane to click off the video.